All right, thanks for tuning into Leading Forecast. And wow, storms really getting going across the plains, and everything from snow to severe weather. In fact, we look over here and see a little bit of a curlicue starting to show up there as your low sitting out into this area, and now thunderstorms getting going out ahead of the front here. Some rain up here, and then snow, of course, going on back out across this area, and very, very heavy snow. In fact, we could see some very heavy snow out across southern Nebraska here over the next several hours, and then thunderstorms, obviously, like I said, getting going out here. We do have those winter storm watches and warnings out across the central plains here. In fact, some blizzard warnings going on where the corner of Colorado meets Nebraska there, and then the severe thunderstorm watch down here, which we'll talk about. Here's that severe thunderstorm watch that goes until 2 a.m. Central Time down across Texas and southeastern Oklahoma for that line that's moving in through there. Tell you what, though, showing you this. This is San Antonio, Texas right now. A thunderstorm moving through there that is warned up towards Kirby, which is the north, kind of the suburbs of San Antonio. And you can see some about 55,000 feet here or so we're spiking out at, and then very intense hail core. In fact, we're indicating some pretty sizable hail, potentially as much as 2 3/4 inch hail with that storm moving through San Antonio. Going on over, we'll real quickly here. This is the current national radar, and you can see there's those storms getting going out across the south, and then heavy, heavy snow all the way from Denver, all the way up towards Omaha, central Nebraska, northwestern Kansas here. Really getting into some heavy snow, and they're really going to get hammered over the next several hours. Severe weather for the rest of tonight. Slight risk down across southeastern Oklahoma and northern Texas, and obviously we do have those storms that's kind of going on down here. Tomorrow, see text out across this area, gusty winds, maybe some small hail. And then as far as severe weather reports today, not too many. We only have 41. We did have one severe weather or tornado report down here. I think it was Baxley, Texas was where it was. And I've had a lot of people saying, oh, severe weather this time of year, isn't that kind of weird? And, if you think about it, it's really not. If you remember, this was the February 6th, the super outbreak of Super Tuesday. I guess, not the super outbreak, but the Super Tuesday outbreak. 87 confirmed tornadoes, 57 fatalities, and over $1 billion in damage. And if you get on the Storm Prediction Center's site and type this in, this whole area out here, just incredible amount of tornadoes that came through. In fact, I think the Storm Prediction Center actually says 137, but I'm sure those won't, those may not be filtered. But, it kind of reminds you of that pattern where we have the cold trying to come in, and then we got the warm, humid air with the jet stream coming up here. So it's not that uncommon to have severe weather in February as a lot of people think it is. It just doesn't quite get as much attention. Going on over 500 millibar pattern, this is as we get into tomorrow. Here's your low pressure center that's centered probably out here now. I'm starting to phase in with the trough, and eventually it's going to move off. This is as we get into Sunday. Here's your low sitting here. Another one starting to come into the west. This as we get into Tuesday. We don't see the closed off low out here, but we are still seeing the troughing coming in. And there's that system finally moving off of the coast by the time we get into late Monday. And then as we get into Wednesday, the trough that was out here now moving through the Midwest. This may bring some snow showers out across this area as we get into Wednesday, and some colder air looks like it could plunge southward. And then look at this. We get a huge buckle in the trough here, and then some cold air. This is going to be really cold air. This is cold Canadian air finally surging south. I thought maybe, we got through winter, the worst of winter, without seeing major cold. But, looking at this 500 millibar chart makes me think we might see some serious cold, potentially as far south as the Florida coast. So we'll just have to wait and see, or the panhandle of Florida, I should say, not necessarily the southern portions. But we'll have to wait and see. The models have been awful this year. Going on over, this is quickly the surface maps here. This is as we get into tomorrow. Low pressure center down here across western Kentucky. Some rain, Indiana, Kentucky, the whole south. Maybe some thunderstorms, like I said, down here across Louisiana and Mississippi tomorrow. As we get into Sunday, a little bit of a low here, not too much. Some showers still going on down here, but a big high pressure system building in as we get into Sunday. Then as we get into Tuesday, high pressure system here, and here's this little wave starting to run around the around the high pressure system, bringing some snow. Probably going to bring some snow out through this area. This is as we get into later on in Wednesday afternoon. You can see snow starting to come through the Ohio Valley area as we get later into that day. And looking, this is as we get in the ChaserCon. We showed you the last picture of ChaserCon where it showed some. This is the 16th, which will be the day we'll be leaving. Heavy snows out here, but now it's bringing this low all the way up here and bombing a low out up here and bringing in nice warm air for that drive, which was a lot like last year. But you know, I'm just going to keep updating these as we go along eventually till we get there. I know it's far out, but it's fun to look at. So anyways, that's really all I have. So if you're up across Nebraska, enjoy the snow, and if you're down south, then watch out for the severe weather. It's going to be that is coming your way down there. So that's all I have. Have a great weekend. Till next time, I'm Joseph Cooper.